This week on Youth Questions, we answer one of your questions that's a little bit more religious than sometimes we get into here in Youth Questions, but it's a good one about preparing for future marriage. We're going to answer that question for you today. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and welcome to another week of Youth Questions, where every week we take a question that one of you teenagers submits and asks us, and we do our best to answer them. And today is another great question, just like normal. And that question is this. The church I attend told me about praying for your future spouse. How exactly do you pray for your future spouse when you have no idea who they are? That is a great question, and because it deals with prayer and marriage and issues like that, I took it to a couple pastors who work with teenagers and young adults all the time, and here's how they answered that question.
I think some things you could probably do to start would be to look for someone that's a Christian, and that's important to me. I'm a Christian. I know not everybody that does this is, but the person would be a Christian, would be a faithful follower of Christ.
One of the great things about having a relationship with God is we don't have to have it all figured out. We don't have to know what the plan is. All we have to do is seek after God, and He tells us, He promises us over and over in His Word that if we ask, He will tell us. If we knock, He'll open the door. If we seek, He'll let us find Him.
I'm a single man, and I've been praying for my spouse for quite a long time.
Look for someone that was going to encourage you, someone that was going to build you up, that would be a positive influence in your life.
Our prayer doesn't have to necessarily be for a certain person or for a certain face in our mind. Our prayer is for God's will to be done in our life, and whether that be our spouse that we've never met or our career that we don't know what it's going to be yet. Our only heart has to be to chase after God.
It's okay if you don't know who he or she is yet, because all I do is just say, God, you know who my wife is, you know who she is, you know where she is, you know what she's going through right now, and you know what problems she's facing, and you know that I love her even though I don't know who she is yet.
I would pray actually for myself within that context, that I would be a person that would be positive, that I would be a person that would be an encourager, that I would be a person that would give within that relationship.
As long as our prayers are to Him and they're authentic and they're searching for Him, then the great thing is there's no way to do it wrong. There's nothing that we can say that God's going to say, I'm not going to answer that because you didn't ask it right.
And God, wherever she is, whatever she's doing, whatever she's going through, Lord, I pray that you would bless her and that she would know that you were right there beside her, and that you would remind her every day that you're with her and that you're her father and that she's your daughter.
The marriage relationship is filled with giving, and sometimes we can get caught up in, I want someone to make me feel good, or I want someone to treat me well. And that's important, and I think that's something that we all want. But that starts with us.
It's all about having the conversation with Him. That's what He wants, that's what He desires, and you can't mess it up, so I want to affirm that to you.
I pray that. It's very general, and you can do the same for whoever your future spouse may be.
As we enter into that marriage relationship, we need to remember that our responsibility in that relationship is to give and show love to the other person.
Oh, that was helpful for you guys. I'd love to hear from you. How would you answer this person's question about praying for your future spouse? Comment below or leave a video response. That would be awesome. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're a teenager watching this video, we would love for you to submit a question about whatever you're going through in life that we can maybe help you with and answer for your future videos sometime. The link to do that is in the description below this video on YouTube. You can anonymously ask us about anything you're going through in life, and me and youth workers and other teenagers and parents and adults, whoever, we will do our best to answer that for you in an upcoming video. So to get that video, you're going to want to subscribe so you can keep up with future questions and answers that we give. The link to do that is a little button above this video here on YouTube, or you can click right here. Yeah, click it, and you can also subscribe doing that as well. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I will see you all again next week for another Youth Questions video. Bye. And here's what they had to say about that. No, I don't want to say that either. Here's what they had to say about that. And here's what they, I went back to saying that again. I want you all to say thank you to Sean for actually video recording me today. He's been helping me put these together, and he's on our Facebook page too. I put a little picture of us earlier today, so go check that out. The link is below, or what is it? It's just facebook.com/youthquestions. Go check it out and say, hi Sean!